Hi, I'm Annabella. I've been on the carnivore diet for around 525 days. It's been an incredible journey, but it has not been smooth sailing at all. Far from it, guys. I have a lot of pain still, but before I go into the negatives, I'll tell you the awesome stuff, which is at the very beginning, I got off blood pressure medicine, I think around 3 months into carnivore. I've had really good weight loss. The diabetes, what diabetes? Well, eventually that will be the case. I got off one diabetes tablet at the beginning of the year. And you know, guys, sometimes I don't need any medicine at all, which is pretty awesome. My blood sugar sits around 5, 6. Sorry to my American audience, I don't know what that is in your thingamajig. But anyway, so, you know, things like asthma good and, you know, good mental health, stuff like that. Although I do get anxiety because of, you know, living with chronic pain and just the uncertainty that I'm going through right now. But still, I feel I'm doing a good job. So I've got skin cancer and I was supposed to have surgery on the 4th of this month. And I saw my doctor on Monday and he asked me when you're having a surgery because he's been hounding me a bit recently about it. And a few weeks ago I said, well, not until January because I couldn't get an appointment earlier. So he said I need the surgery sooner, and the receptionist wrote out the appointment time, wrote it down on a card for me, but somehow didn't book it. So it has been a very stressful, sad, depressing last few days, you know, and yeah, so it looks like I'm not having surgery until January, and originally I was going to be having surgery in October. So you can imagine the stress and anxiety of having to wait that long, and especially because I have had quite a past history of skin cancer. So it has been, guys, a very, very, very painful thing to have to sit with. And, you know, but I'm just doing my best and just trying to, you know, stay true to carnivore. And I feel I'm doing a really good job considering. So that's me, you know, so that's what I've been going through. I don't know when I'm going to see the orthopedic surgeons. I've got a cyst in my hip. And yeah, I don't know about the rest, but hopefully it will be, you know, soon that I can have the other surgeries. I've been losing weight quite well. So that's been kind of exciting. It's still very much slow and steady because I'm not in a position to be able to exercise. You know, it's a bit hard if you're in a lot of pain, but still I've been very happy with my progress. Yeah, so maybe towards the end of the month or the new year, I might actually make a video to tell you how my weight loss has been this month. Yeah, so we'll see. So I thought I'd tell you what I've been eating. I've been eating a lot of steak. I've been eating a lot of chuck steak. I've been cooking it in the slow cooker with lots of butter. Yeah, so that's been going really well. I'm pretty much eating mostly beef with butter. I have some eggs, a little bit of bacon here and there, but predominantly I'm eating, say, beef 95% of the time. So that's been going well. I've been doing 1 meal a day with my doctor's permission. And occasionally I can do a 2-day fast. I'm not in a position to be able to do long fasts, even though, you know, that would probably be good if I could with skin cancer, you know, but because of my past, which was restrictive eating disorder, I'm just not there physically or mentally or emotionally. But I'm just doing my best, which is all any one of us can do. So yeah, no, things have been going really well in that department. I'm eating really well. I try to eat around 2,000 to 3,000 calories, probably because I'm eating one meal a day. I'm probably more around 2,000, and I don't do one meal a day every day of the week. You know, if I'm really hungry, I might mix it up or change it up, you know, and occasionally I'll have a day when I break my fast and eat and I can't eat much at all. So if that happens, I will eat more than once in that day because I don't want to be under eating, you know, nothing good comes from that, you know. And for me with weight loss, the best thing I can do is to be well nourished, because as long as I keep eating, I keep losing weight, which is such a gift. With Carnivore, I was able to repair my metabolism. And you know, guys, if you've been watching me, you know how much I love Dr. Anthony Chafin. He always talks about that sort of stuff, you know, so about how you can't lose weight if there's a famine, and, you know, not to be under eating on Carnivore, because I know it can be frustrating when you want to lose weight, and the way we're taught, you know, calories in, calories out, to restrict those calories. But, you know, the best thing you can do for your health is to actually eat well. So thankfully I've been doing that. My doctors increased my pain medication. I think I have an ulcer from taking naproxen. It's an over-the-counter painkiller. I wasn't taking huge doses either, but I guess that's kind of sneaky, you know, how certain medicines can affect us. And admittedly, I had spoken to my doctor and got his approval, permission, you know. The damage still got done, and I've just been bleeding for quite a while. But the good thing is I've got that medicine increased, and I'm starting to get a bit more colour, which is encouraging. And guys, I just want to say how much I love you. It's so true. I love you guys so much, my loyal subscribers. Oh my goodness, I am just so grateful for you, and I love each and every one of you, and I've just been blown away recently because now I've got over 400 subscribers. I've had to do a lot of work emotionally because I had really bad, I nearly cry. I had shocking, not really bad, the most worst, you know, low confidence, really bad self-esteem. I remember nearly cracking up when I got to 200 subscribers because I had to do a lot of internal work to feel that I had worth and value and things like that. And it wasn't, you know, based on my size and things like that. So I've done a lot of work. Yeah, so I'm so blown away, and honestly, I could cry because I never thought I'd ever see my name and 400 and something subscribers. So that encourages me, because guys, I'm a really good cook. For anyone new to my channel, you need to check out my recipes because I am a good cook. And you know, there's a time when I just couldn't eat, you know, and I would make the most horrible food that was low calories, you know, and so it's just been such a journey for me. Like, you know, I eat tomahawk steaks. Can you believe it? I mean, said no anorexic in the world, because I had atypical anorexia. So that's basically anorexia, but I wasn't in that low BMI. And I still keep in touch with my first real eating disorder dietitian, Shane Jeffrey. And he's a bit of a legend in eating disorder land in Australia, and he's a lovely Queensland boy and also half a pom like me. Or that's for anyone not from Australia or England. A pom is an Australian sort of slang for someone that's English. So I actually sent Shane an email with a photo of a tomahawk steak I cooked, and I write to him from time to time and send him letters and things just to let him know how I'm going. There was a time when I was fainting a lot, from starving myself. So really it's such a miracle that I could ever start to do any fasting and then not go off the rails and not start starving, you know. So it takes a lot of discipline on my part to make sure that I will eat, because that can still be scary for me. Even now, I have not got to the point where I don't get nervous about such a horrible time in my life. You know, there's nothing more horrible than passing out in public because you can't eat, you know. And yeah, so you know, to be in this position where I get to eat tomahawk steaks and, you know, lamb shanks and my carnivore shepherd's pie, which is honestly, I eat so much of that stuff. And I've got a new recipe, a beef and bacon bake, you know, and I've got a few other little recipes coming out. So please bear with me because of all the pain that I'm in. It makes it hard for me. And I think one of these days, I think I'll be brave and do a live stream, so we'll see. So let me know how you're going. Have you started carnivore? Are you having any problems? I have a special subscriber that is kind of wanting to start, and I'm very proud of him for making changes. And basically, I'm proud of anyone for making changes. If you fall down hundreds of times, as long as you get up, it doesn't matter how often, you know. So I'll be cheering you on, no matter where you are on your journey. Annabella loves people so much. I did third person, but I really do. I really love people, and I just want everybody to be happy and thriving. And you know, so I shared some stuff I hadn't planned on sharing. And I just honestly, even though I'm in such a storm, I could not be this happy if I wasn't carnivore. I was absolutely miserable. I have quite a bit of energy for someone who's in severe pain. Now, I'm not saying I have the best energy in the world, but for someone that's in so much pain, I'm pretty active, and you know, if I'm not obsessing about steak, I'm not obsessing about diamond painting. Guys, the other thing I wanted to share with you is one of the best benefits I've had with carnivore is how creative I've become. It's really been such a blessing for me. I do scratch art, I do diamond painting, which seriously, forget carb addiction. I have diamond painting addiction. I did start paint by numbers, but I had to stop it because of how much pain I was in. So I'm hoping once I get all the surgery that I'll be able to do that again. Yeah, and I'm going to be, all being well, doing a candle making kit tomorrow. So I think I could potentially have unlocked a new hobby, which, you know, it's going to be kind of scary financially, you know. But, you know, all these things help me to handle life without, you know, choosing junk food or starving myself, you know. And so if you have problems with, you know, nighttime snacking, craft is good, you know, and it helps your mental health, it makes you happy. So highly recommend that, you know. Can definitely encourage that with all my heart, because I've witnessed how it's really helped transform my life. And so other nice news is I finally finished reading Jane Eyre. I could have read that book as a teenager in like 1 week. It has taken me all year to read this book, but I finally finished it. When you starve, your brain shrinks, you know. So, and I starved for 4 years, so that was not good, but finally I finished reading it, and I'm hoping the new year I can get back into creative writing. I really don't know what the future holds. I feel, even though I'm nervous about the future, nervous about all the surgeries, I feel very excited for the future. And you know, I'm human. I get a bit, you know, upset or frustrated or annoyed that I'm still overweight, but I keep plodding along, and yeah, so here I am, and this is me, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Please let me know how you're doing, and thank you again from the bottom of my heart for all your love and support and encouragement. I love you so much. Thanks for your support. Bye.